Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. No. Welcome back everyone to another F1 2021 driver career mode video. This is season 3 time now. Season 2 has officially ended last time out after a nail-biting finish, you could say to some degree, around the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix circuit at Yas Marina circuit. And it is time to take our next step of our career, and before that, Sebastian Vettel is officially retired from the sport. He was not with the team, of course. We made the mistake in season 1 of taking Sebastian Vettel's seat at Aston Martin, and yeah, he hasn't found a team since, and he decided to retire outside of the sport. But yeah, we're moving on. So let's just go straight with it. So as I mentioned, you guys had the opportunity to vote which team I signed for. Well, you guys had a clear winner by 50% of the votes. 270-ish people voted in that poll, 280 even, somewhere around that number, and 50% of you. So that means about 140, if 280 is the number, somewhere around that, voted for me to join Scuderia Ferrari. So let us approach this team, see what they offer. Okay, so they are willing to negotiate with us. I want to go for the high risk option, mainly because I think I deserve it. Let's see if they'll accept it. Alright, we've officially signed for Ferrari. Scuderia Ferrari have given me my demand of 7 million. We now have 895k in the perk fund, which will be very useful for our driver perks here. Let's see what we want to upgrade here. Resource point will be boosted. That is very important indeed. So let's get that perk and let's double down on it. We do need a lot of resource points going into Ferrari. We are a top team now, so we definitely need to keep improving our car throughout the season. We've officially signed for Ferrari. Our acclaim has risen immensely. Goodness me. 14. Level 14 acclaim. And we've done better than Carlos Sainz, that is for sure. 129 points to our name after the end of the season. That's with Alpine, by the way, not Ferrari, of course. 7th in the championship, ahead of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. So let's see how the field has shuffled. I hope a lot of drivers have moved. We're going for another 23 race weekend season. The Russian Grand Prix is automatically blurred out. So yeah, let's advance with the 23 race season. I think we're ready to advance, so let's head straight into our team HQ. This is looking good. I love it already. All right, no regulation changes after the end of last season, of course. So Ferrari are still 4th on the standings here. So let's go straight into our upgrades here. Front wing main plane came through. Powertrain, I think we're fully maxed out. We're waiting on some supplier upgrades. That's cool. And we have energy store reliability testing durability upgrade. This is a fully maxed out car, or nearly a fully maxed out car. I think we want to do DRS, of course. That is very important indeed. Standard. We have enough time to bring everything in before the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yeah, we'll do cable assembly for weight reduction as well. We'll get that regular. That is some good resource points used. The list also looks like this. Mercedes and Red Bull are neck and neck at the top. McLaren are also up there with ourselves in 4th. We're just about under McLaren. And then there's a huge gap to Alpine, of course. Alpine, we struggled a lot to catch up with the Ferraris and McLaren. So that's, I mean, it's obvious. The performance gap is obvious. Aston Martin and Williams, Williams is ahead of Aston Martin, and then AlphaTauri ahead of Alfa Romeo, and Haas at the back. That's how things look as we enter the season this time out. Okay, Mattia Binotto sends us an email here saying, we're confident that the car will be competitive from the start of the season, so we expect you to be racing near the front of the field. Make sure to work hard at car development so we can maintain our advantage at the chasing pact. So we are up in front. So we'll see how our car looks then. Let's go to the reveal. Are you surprised with the look of the car? Not really. It's expected, but I'm excited to see the upgrades come through. Let's see. Not only did we get all our upgrades in, we also got some facility upgrades, the factory upgrades. So let's take a look here. DRS mechanism is upgraded, cable assembly is also upgraded, and our car's looking very, very strong here. Let's take a look at the performance comparison then. Let's take a quick look. We are just behind McLaren as well, so we are staying quite competitive as we enter the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend. But without further ado, let's start this season. I'm excited for this one. We're finally in a semi-fast car. Ferrari are a legacy in the sport, so I'm hoping to lift the Ferrari name. Maybe pull off a Michael Schumacher, maybe. Who knows? But we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Let's head straight to Bahrain and see what we can pull off for the start of the season. Welcome to qualifying for the first time in Season 3 of Driver Career Mode, and the Ferrari Red looks nice on me. The decision was made by you guys. Thank you so much for answering the poll. As I mentioned earlier, 50% of you guys said Ferrari, and then I think about 17 or 18% of you voted McLaren, which was P2. So yeah, the season's not over. The series isn't over yet. We are definitely going to have an opportunity to sign for McLaren come around the next season, maybe mid-season, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, it's looking like a Ferrari stint for us right now. But I think we're reaching a point where 110 AI is going to be borderline impossible. The practice sessions here I do very well. So Bahrain is one of the circuits I'm really good at, and I know that I can get all of the practice programs done with purple colors, but this one I struggled a bit. I really struggled to get all purple, so I think we've reached a point where 110 AI is slowly becoming impossible. It is a rumor, and I think it is fact by now, that around Season 3, Season 4, 110 AI is borderline impossible, and the AI just poos themselves and goes out the window. Like they said, unbelievable lap times in cars, because you can tell from the Ferrari car that it's nearly maxed out. We're like 4 upgrades away from completion, so whenever it's maxed out, the AI put in unbelievable lap times and unbelievable laps overall. So I think it is time we slowly bump it down to maybe 108 AI or something like that. We'll see. This is still 110 AI. Let me show you guys later on. But yeah, we're still running 110 AI for this one. So we'll test the waters with this one, see how it goes for the next couple Grand Prix. But without further ado, Bahrain, good circuit, strong circuit. Hopefully we can score some points. P6 and FP1, and then P9 or so, P8, P9, and FP2. Very strong runs here for Ferrari, but the maxed out car is kind of broken. Braking, lockups, a lot of time for those sessions, and then accelerating out of corners is a little difficult with a wheel spin from the overpowered engine, so to say. So overpowered torque, I'd say. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight in. Of course, let me just quickly show you guys that we are still running 110 AI here. Career settings. No, never mind. That's not it. Simulation settings. 110 AI, as you can see here. So, final time maybe. One last time, 110 AI. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's get into the fray and fight for some positions in qualifying. Coming up to the line, here we go. First lap, banker lap of Q1. Let's see what lap we set. P5, just behind our teammate. We're 2 seconds slower than Norris in the McLaren. Of course, the McLaren has a lot better performance than the Ferrari right now. They're a bit higher on the performance ranks. 2/10 improved on this lap. This is good showing, good showing. We lost a couple hundredth on the exit, but we're not fast enough. This is 110 AI coming to bite us. 100%. 100%. 110 AI is too difficult. We are definitely performing under par right now, but whatever. Going to a garage. A lot better. 3/10 improved. 3/10. Let's see if we make it up a couple positions here. Let's see. 4/10 improved. Cross line. Let's see what time we put. Marvelous P9 to 2 seconds slower than the fastest people. Fastest is Max Verstappen, of course. Carlos Sainz in P6, quite impressive from him. Moving on to Q2 then. Tsunoda, Mazepin, Schumacher, Raikkonen, and Giovinazzi get knocked out. Let's see what happens next in Q2. Alright, our first lap isn't the greatest, but it's going to be a banker lap. Let's see what we pull off here. On used softs, back of the grid, of course. We're 1.3 seconds slower than Sainz on the mediums. Okay. 7/10 improved on our previous lap. Or our banker lap. That brings us up to P12, so I think we could find the pace. We could find the pace for top 10 here. Let's see. Yep, can't make it out, guys. Sorry, can't do another lap. I had underbody damage and I had to wait for the repairs to go through. So, yeah, sadly we're out in Q2. Bummer. Not the debut we wanted. Unlucky with the underbody damage. P13 though. We are in P13 for the start of the race. Williams of Latifi, Gasly, and Stroll and Joe are also out. But P13 is not too bad. I think I have the upper hand in strategy-wise. So we'll see how well I do here. Let's go to race day and see what we can pull off from P13. The debut of Suh at Ferrari starts here.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Sainz, Aitken, Russell and Pierre Gasly, Latifi, the real deal, and Guan Yu Zhou and Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, Esteban Ocon and Nikita Mazepin, Tsunoda and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Let's see what we can pull off here today in Bahrain. Let's edit our strategy. Get a personalized strategy going. Medium to soft, please. Thank you very much. That seems like a plan, Mr. Postman. And we drop our fuel load a bit. Fuel efficiency is decent in this car, I think. I haven't really tested it, but I think we should be good. Let's get this Grand Prix underway. I'm excited to see what result we can pull off here. This is going to be a very exciting Grand Prix. Season starts here. Season 3 is immediately underway. FIA not hesitating at all to get this race underway. Oh god. Up T1. Oh god. Nearly rammed Ricciardo in his rear. Oh god, this is getting chaotic. Up the inside of Ricciardo, thank you very much. And we're up to P8. This is a stellar start from Suh. Where's my teammate? He's up there. Isn't he? A little shaky because of the dirty air, man. Dirty air is already impacting us. Okay. Let's stay with Russell here. Oh god. Ricciardo wants some. Ah. And they touch, Martin. They touch. Vehicle condition.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Seriously, I cannot lose to Russell. Surely I can't. Come on, let's push. I have a bloody nuclear power plant in the back of this car as well. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Oh yeah, Jack Aitken replaces me at Alpine, by the way. It was a very interesting decision that no one signed Charles Leclerc. He has no job right now. He's out of a job because I stole his seat. I'm sorry. I steal Charles Leclerc in the Sim Series, and now I steal his seat here in the F1 2021 Driver Career Mode Series. Okay, DRS is going to be enabled now. We are just about outside DRS from Russell. So let's keep pushing. Aiken is within 1 second of us, so that is of some concern. Oh, we get DRS already. Of course, this one has the detection zone around the hairpin turn there. Turn 1. The engine has so much power, so I have a lot of wheel spin coming out of turns. It's causing me to really struggle here. Okay, I've set this up nicely. Come on. Good exit. Yes, 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 yes. I'm within attacking distance of Russell with DRS and ERS. Yes. Dupe. See you later, son. Nice. Up a position now.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Up to P7. Hamilton up ahead and Norris ahead of him. Norris is our new rival, by the way. The media have been asking me too many times for a rival, so I caved in. Okay, here we go. People are pitting. Soft compound tire runners are pitting. My teammate's in right now. Russell went in like a lap before this. So this is going to get interesting now. We're up a position. No one in the front has flinched yet. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Norris is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 5.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 25.5. You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap.
Okay, 2 stops. We might pull something off here. Okay, here we go. Hamilton and Norris in the pits. That's their first of 2 pit stops. Ooh, this is getting spicy. I wonder if they're gonna get released in traffic. Maybe. Just about maybe. Yeah, a little bit of traffic right now in turn 1. Okay, Verstappen's in for hard compound of tire. Ooh, this is gonna put a lot of different variables at work. We're moving on to the soft, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. We still have to see how this race progresses. Okay, Bottas and Verstappen are literally between each other, or Bottas is between me and Verstappen, so that is gonna be a fight and a half happening between them, I hope. I would love a fight. Defend like a lion. Defend like a lion. Defend like a lion. Ah, couldn't defend against Bottas. That was a good effort though. My tires are too worn. Oh, I'm outside of 1 second too. I'm gonna get caught. Oh, Jesus Christ, I got rammed. I got rammed. VSC's out. Do you think?
Okay, clear.
Oh, never mind. VSC is done. Okay, sorry. Return to racing speed, apparently. Oh, God. I thought the VSC was gonna last a little longer, but nope. Alright, we raced then. Okay, I'm being surrounded by all these cars. Goodness me. Think I have DRS here. Yes, I do. Marvelous. Greatest DRS chicken battle there.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. I've been hit. But that's fine. No DRS here. Shoving Hamilton on the inside. Binotto is not liking this. He is very anxious on the edge of his seat. Oh my God, how did I survive that? I don't know how I did. I have no tire grip right now. My strategy is coming together though. I want to preserve position here. Box this lap.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Moving on to Sauce, but we will be ahead of Norris, which is what I'm aiming for. We need to be ahead of Norris when we leave, because overtaking our teammate might be easier, you know. We might get onto the podium. At least one of us is on the podium, that's for sure. 2.4 from the Ferrari pit crew. Not the greatest of pit stops. Did they shaft me here? I don't think so. I think I should still be ahead of Norris. Don't know if I can catch Sainz though.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, that's too tight. Too close for comfort, man. Gotta really push here, man.
Don't panic just yet.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
We've seen a
I just
problem
came out of the
at our
pits,
end.
man.
We're looking into it.
I just came out of the pits. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. No, please, don't do it. Oh, you gotta be
looks like
kidding
a
me.
mechanical failure. We're going to have to ask you to find a safe spot to retire. Sorry about that.
No.
I repeat, find somewhere to retire immediately. It's too dangerous to stay on track.
My God, Supersign! Wow!
Some information on Latifi. They seem to have an issue. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
How did Lando Norris make it onto the podium, man? My teammate was 16 seconds ahead and I retired in front of this guy. Slowed him down a bit. Like how? I just don't understand it, but this is absolute worst. Ferrari giving me a DNF for my debut. Oh my god, did you see where I was running? In the top 3? Oh, how did my teammate bottle this? He was in P3 and then he falls down to P5 by the end of the race. I guess he pit again. Did he? We'll see. We'll check on it. Verstappen, Bottas, and Norris in the top 3 podium positions. Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Russell in the top 10 points. Aiken, Tsunoda, Latifi, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, and Zhou rounded the finishers, with Stroll and myself not finishing the race. Carlos Sainz pits on lap 8 for the mediums, and then nothing happened, so I guess he did pit after I DNF'd because the record doesn't show it. Anyway, standings shouldn't change much since it is the first race of the season, so it sucks being at the bottom of the grid with Ferrari on my name. Oh god, that sucks. But Ferrari are P4 currently, just like the performance standing suggests. We have 10 points to our name because of Sainz. Alpine are just behind us, my former team, and what do you know, Aston Martin, our first team in Formula 1, are back there in P10. And yeah, I just don't know what to say about today's race, man. Could have been more. Could have been more. I'm absolutely livid after that one. I was running so well in the Ferrari as well. We were P3 for the longest time until we pit and then dropped back to P4. Oh my goodness, how did we bottle it? I just don't know. Sainz bottled it, but we had a DNF. Something happened in the engine, I guess. We had a blowout in one of the components. Did the engine follow us? That's the question. Because, you know, in my team, we can see what the performance levels of the engines are, like the performance level as well as durability. I'm assuming that I've been unlucky with my team choices so far. Alpine had the worst engine last season, I think, and now maybe Ferrari have the worst engine this season. But you don't know. We'll see if this is a one shocker deal kind of thing. You know, we may be able to finish the Grand Prix for the rest of the season, perhaps. So yeah, it's all pretty much up in the air right now. Hopefully this doesn't continue. I really hope we can finish some races and have a solid showing, and maybe even fight for the Drivers' Championship. But if this is the case, I don't know if I can. It's an absolute bummer that we DNF'd today. We were on such a good run and we were in form. Definitely not what I had expected from my debut, but it is what it is. We take it on the chin and we proceed. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We're moving to China next time, another circuit that we are growing familiar with and liking a lot more now. So let's head on over to Asia to see if we can rebound from this DNF. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. I'm looking at my account right now and it looks like we're almost there to not 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much if we hit it by the time you guys watch this video. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate your support, and I love that you guys are loving this series and the content on here, and continue to leave comments down below to continue improving the content that we have on this channel. So yeah, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for your time today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys in the next video.